Chapter 4. Like Dirt. Abby felt like she had been dunked in ice-cold water. Her hands and feet were numb. All eyes were turned on her. She wanted Mama. "What gave you the idea you could come in here?" the manager asked. A man in a monkey suit gave me this." She held out the flyer. Her hand was shaking. "I figured that meant it was okay for me." "Probably picked it up off the floor," interrupted another customer in line. Suddenly, the man in the monkey suit was coming up the escalator. "There, he's the one," she said, pointing. "Ask him." Abby's voice was shaking. "He gave it to me." The manager hurried over to him and whispered something. The monkey man took off his mask. He was about the same age as her cousin John, only he was white. He smiled at Abby. "Sure," he said. "I gave her a flyer." He didn't sound Southern. Abby was relieved, but the manager gave the young man a nasty look. "You made a mistake, a big mistake," she told him. "Don't you know better than that?" Abby was surprised when the young man answered, "Oh, I'm sorry. A New Jersey fellow like me just isn't used to these rules. And you're right, I did make a mistake. Taking this job was a mistake." He took off his costume, shoved it at the big woman, and walked away. Turning, the manager pointed her finger at Abby. "He's not from around here," she snapped. "You are, and you know we don't serve Negroes in here. Have you forgotten your place?" Suddenly it was quiet. Even the children had stopped crying. Abby's stomach churned, and her legs felt like rubber bands. Tears stung the corners of her eyes, but she refused to cry. "I'm sorry. I'll leave," she said. "No need to worry," the manager told the customers. "She's going." She waved her arms at Abby as if shooing away a pesky gnat. "Go back to enjoying yourselves, everybody." Somehow Abby's feet got her to the front of the door of Harvey's. Mama was waiting there. "What's the matter?" Mama asked. "No notebook? Don't worry. Maybe we can find what you're looking for at Woolworth's." "I want to go home," Abby said, fighting back tears. "Now." Abby waited until she was on the bus before telling Mama the whole story. "It made me feel like—" Abby searched for a word to describe her feelings. "Like dirt," Mama said. "Like nothing but a piece of dirt." "I know, honey. I know." Abby nodded, unable to speak. Finally, she said, "I didn't know I was wrong." "No," Mama sounded angry. She lifted Abby's chin. "No shame on you. You didn't do anything wrong. The wrong was done to you." The bus stopped to pick up more passengers. At 10th and Jefferson, her cousin John hopped up the steps. He took the seat in front of them. "Hello, Aunt Bee." Then he turned to Abby. "Hey, Pete," he said with a big smile. "Where's Repeat?" He called her and Patsy Pete and Repeat because they were always together. "Patsy's at her grandma's," answered Abby. She kept her head down so he couldn't see her red eyes. "You're awfully quiet," John said. Abby shrugged. During the ride home, Mama told John what had happened at Harvey's. "That's why I want you to come tonight," he said, turning to Mama. He told them there was going to be a meeting at the First Baptist Church at 7 o'clock. "We're planning to protest," he said. "We won't accept the way we're treated any longer. We won't, but we need people to help." Abby had never heard her cousin talk this way before. "Can we count on you to come, Aunt Bee?" "Protest?" Mama sounded uncertain. Then she touched Abby's arm. "I'll be there." Abby was surprised. Mama had never gone to a protest meeting before. "Me too," Abby said. "Mama, if you're going to be a protester, I am too."